Hey guys, what's going on? We got another battle here today, and I'm using a pretty cool team I actually like, and my opponent has a nice team as well. I really like this battle actually because I believe I only have like one OU Pokemon, maybe two. I believe Manaphy's borderline, might be OU, I'm not too sure. If not, I have two, but I believe I have one OU Pokemon, and my opponent has one or two OU Pokemon. So we're kind of using, you know, lower tiered Pokemon, which is pretty cool for OU. That's really rare to see. And Jesus Christ, is Victini doing work in this game. So I'm leading off with my sexy shiny Venusaur, and he leads off with his Dragonite, which is really scary. And usually these things carry weakness policy because weakness policy and multi-scale runs extremely good together. So he's gonna start off with the Dragon Dance, which is pretty much confirming that he is that set. Usually that's how they start off. Well, can't really say that because that's how usually every Dragonite starts off. So I put it to sleep, which is very important, and from there I'm going to end up switching out into my Scrafty because I have the knockoff to take the weakness policy off, and more importantly take out the multi-scale. Now, I could have went into my Manaphy, go for the Ice Beam twice, but I wanted to play it safe because if I used Ice Beam, his weakness policy would have went off, and had he woken up the next turn, his Dragon Claw would have easily one-shotted my Manaphy. So now I go into Manaphy to go for the Ice Beam. He's still sleeping, although next turn he is going to wake up, and since he got a Dragon Dance off, he is going to be faster, and he's going to get a damage boost. So that's really going to hurt my Manaphy, but thankfully I have a nice defensive bulk in Manaphy, and that will finish off the Dragonite, so very nice. Taking out a Dragonite at the very beginning is such a damn good feeling. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, especially those who have faced it. So now he's going to throw out his Venusaur. I'm pretty sure it's his Mega of his team, so I'm going to switch out into my Mega Venusaur, expecting Leech Seed or something like that. But he's actually going to go for the Earthquake. I guess maybe he thought something else was coming out, not too sure. So yeah, he goes for the Earthquake. Obviously my Mega Venusaur eats that up like nothing. And I believe from here I actually go for the Hidden Power Fire. Now I know he has the Thick Fat, but I didn't think it was going to do that little bit. Holy crap. Holy shit, Mega Venusaur is very bulky. But yeah, looking back, that was a pretty awful play. There was no reason for me not to go for the Stab Sludge Bomb. I do make some misplays this game. Kinda unfortunate, but I guess it happens. So he's gonna stay into Sludge Bomb, and I go into my Dusclops to take that. And holy fuck, I eat that up. He goes for the Giga Drain here, doing a decent amount. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp here because very, very important to wear down Mega Venusaur. Especially if, you know, you're struggling to hurt it whatsoever. So I got him burned, which is very nice, and from here I believe he stays into his Giga Drain, doing a nice amount. And you know, from here I have the Pain Split, which is going to heal me big time, and obviously lowering his HP, and thanks to the burn, he will be in yellow health section around, I want to say 55% health, maybe a little more, a little less. From there he's going to switch out, which is nice. I actually go for the Skill Swap, wanted to take his Thick Fat, or I had a feeling he would switch out because he's getting lowered down. So I actually take Magneton's ability. Kind of cool move, I like it. You know, it works in some situations, some people don't usually carry it. So from here he's going to go for the Stab Thunderbolt, which really hurts. I go for the Shadow Punch, and it really doesn't do much at all. So I end up switching out, and I go into my Donphan expecting a Thunderbolt. Now here he goes for the Hidden Power. I'm not sure if that was maybe Hidden Power Dark or Hidden Power Ghost. Not too sure. But it does neutral damage to my Donphan. And I don't know if it's just me, but I really love shiny Donphan. It looks pretty badass in this gen. So he's going to go for the Magnet Rise. He makes a very good play here. We both do actually. He goes for the Magnet Rise expecting me to go for the Earthquake, which makes sense. But I actually go for the Stealth Rocks. So nice play on both of our parts, but that really goes into my favor, so very nice play on my part. Now as I mentioned, I do make misplays this game. I go into my Mega Venusaur, and You know, I was really expecting a stab thunderbolt, but he goes for the stab flash cannon, which does a lot of damage. In fact, since he's faster, he will be able to take me out here, and he goes for another flash cannon, and that will easily finish me off. So that really sucks. I really could have used this thing for later. But I'm gonna go down here, and I have the Victini, and boy does this shit do a lot this game for me. Really saved my ass this game, actually. But anyway, that's later. I go for the U-turn because the V-Create is way too obvious. He goes into Venusaur, I'm assuming as death fodder. But I go for the U-turn because I don't want the stats to get lowered from V-Create. And I switch out into my Donphan. He survives with very little health. And thanks to the burn, that will finish him off, so that's nice. By the way, my Victini is choice banded. He ate up that U-turn like fucking nothing. So yeah, the burn will finish him off, and he's gonna bring out his Alakazam, which I really fear right now because my Dusclops is really weakened out at the moment. But I have no choice. I really want my Donphan alive. So I'm gonna switch out into my Dusclops, and you know, I'm pretty sure I can take a hit, but I don't think I can take a second hit, and we all know Alakazam is way too fast. He goes for the stab psychic, and I actually survive with like 5 HP, 6 HP actually. And he switches out, which I really don't understand why. He goes into his Magneton. I go for the Pain Split to get some HP back, and I gain around 45 HP I believe here. And he goes for the Hidden Power, not too sure which one it is. But it will deal a lot of damage. I believe it's Hidden Power Dark or Ghost, obviously. And I missed the fucking Will-O-Wisp when I survived with 5 HP, and it's kinda gay, but, you know, Dusclops goes down. But hell, you know what that means. The savior of my team is coming back, Victini. That fucking V-Create, though. I'm pretty sure he stood in because he over-predicted. He thought I was gonna go for the U-turn, I'm assuming. So he stays in, and there's absolutely no way he's gonna live that choice banded V-Create over fucking kill. I got sick of that damn Magneton. But from here he's gonna bring out his Alakazam, which I really can't take, basically. So I'm gonna switch out into my Scrafty, expecting the Psychic, but he goes for the Shadow Ball, and that's pretty much gonna do nothing. Now here I was really hoping he had the Focus Blast, hoping he would miss over the Dazzling Gleam, but he's gonna have the Dazzling Gleam, which really sucks, and that will be able to take me out, and that really hurt. Fucking Alakazam is way too strong, way too fucking strong. But I'm gonna go into Donphan from here, and I believe I threatened him out. I'm not too sure why he switched actually, but he goes into Slowbro, wanting to take the hit much better. So I go for the Stab Earthquake, I believe not doing too much damage at all, because Slowbro is just way too fucking bulky. Ate that shit like nothing. Now he could go for the Scald here, so, you know, overall he has advantage here. So I'm definitely going to have to switch out. You know, I'm running out of Pokemon here, so it kind of sucks for me right now. But I'm going to switch out into Manaphy, expecting a water move, either Surf or Scald. So yeah, he's going to go for the Scald, which is just fine. I know I can take that easy. And he might have gotten the burn there. So for that reason, I actually go, I believe I go for the rest to want to get all my health back, as, you know, I thought he'll be one of those slow bros that'll just want to stall me out. And, you know, just have the slack off, keep using Scald to finish me off. But he's actually going to switch out into his Machamp, which is a good play. So I'm going to go for the rest, get all my health back, and hope that the hydration could wake me up fast. But, you know, I don't want my Manaphy to go down to this Machamp, so I'm going to switch out into my Donphan to take a hit, hopefully much better than my Manaphy can take it. So now he's not choice banded, so I thought I could take this Dynamic Punch much better, but it actually does a ton. It'll probably be like a 2 or 3 hit KO, and thanks to the confusion, it's just gonna make things worse, because, you know, when I'm confused, I have like a 1% chance to hit. Basically, my fucking luck when it comes to confusion really blows. So yep, I'm gonna hit myself. He reveals the Ice Punch, and shit is really going downhill from here. Now I could switch, but I figured I shouldn't. And he goes for the dynamic punch, which is really good on his part, and if I switched, it would have been really bad. That means my next Pokemon would have been confused, and he would have had advantage overall, because I'm pretty sure I would have hit myself. So he's going to switch out into his Slowbro as my Victini comes in. I go for the V-Create, which was, I believe, my last bad play of the game. I should have expected that. I went for the Bolt Strike and killed the damn thing, but I go for the V-Create to play it safe. Doing a quarter to a Slowbro, a resisted hit. That's pretty fucking amazing, guys. But from here, my stats are lowered. And, you know, obviously the Scald is coming, and I have the Manaphy with full health, so I have pretty much no reason to not go into my Manaphy to take the Scald pretty easy. So now I'm basically really fucking hoping that my hydration is gonna wake me up so I can dish out some damage on that Machamp. But, you know what? I don't. I'm still gonna be sleeping for like another 2 turns, which really is gonna suck. I believe he comes in and he goes for the Stone Edge, wanting me to go into my Victini, which is a pretty good play. And I do not switch, thankfully, because I really need my Victini. It's probably like my only hope at this rate. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Stone Edge, and that's still gonna do a lot of damage to my Manaphy. I believe about half, maybe a little less than that. And I'm just gonna stay in for the Surf. I believe I wake up this turn or the next turn. Yeah, I wake up, I go for the Surf. I got hyped for nothing because that Surf was totally eaten. Like, he could take that shit for days. Holy shit. He goes for Dynamic Punch, I get confused, and guess what? I'm fucked. Because I already know what's gonna happen next. It's gonna say, Manaphy's trying to attack, and I'm gonna hit myself, and, you know, I'm dead. Which, I'm not surprised. He goes for the Stone Edge, nice play there. For obvious reasons, Victini. Now it's 1 versus 3 with my Victini. I'm Choice Banded, so I know he has a Slowbro. So there's no reason for me to lock myself into V-Create. So I actually predict his switch. I go for the Bull Strike, and I'm gonna fucking annihilate this annoying pink fucking asshole. You mad, bro? Alright, so I go for the Bull Strike, and that animation is fucking dope. Holy crap. Doing a majority of his health, and I'm gonna go for it again, and obviously I'm faster, and his Slowbro is gonna go down. So 2 more Pokemon left. Hopefully I can pull this off. That'll be awesome. So I end up taking out his Slowbro, and I believe from here he brings out his Machamp, and he really mind-fucked me here. I mean, I understood why he did it, because he was sure I was gonna kill him, but it was possible he could have survived with that health he had. I don't know. Actually, no, it wasn't. At least he got off a little bit of damage. Goodbye. 1 versus 1. A pretty freaking amazing match right now. If this Alakazam has a sash, you know, it's basically all over. And if I survive this Shadow Ball, I might be able to win. Survive with 25 HP, go for the Bolt Strike, and he reveals that he does not have the sash. Amazing clutch. 1 versus 3, Victini pulls it off. The savior of my team. I fucking love him. So good game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, I might start up a Let's Play series soon. Stay tuned, guys. Peace.